Hello everybody and welcome back. Exciting stuff is about to happen. We're trying to move 11 wall panels to River Ridge, which is going to get this town to actually like level up. Now we've seen one other town level up so far. The AI has leveled up a smaller town to the same size as River Ridge effectively. And we can see now that there's a toy store down here. And we were kind of wondering if it'd be fun to kind of try to take advantage of that. I don't know how well the AI may or may not be able, or be taking advantage of that. The other thing to consider is we got a lot of money on hand. We could pay off this loan. And I don't think there's any reason not to. Let's just pay the $5 million. Let's get rid of all of that. We can see nice clean how much we're making per month now that we don't have to pay any fees or interest or anything like that. Let's just do it. Now there was no interest on that loan, so technically that was not smart, but that's okay. Now, one thing we can do here, right, is we're actually set up to, we've got this upgraded so that we can add more of these harvesters to this, because now these are actually not complaining about not having enough water. So we finally got to the point where there's not enough water for all of these. There we go. Now let's start making more water. Now that should just be working. Similar issue might happen over here. We have the money. There's almost no reason not to just add more potato production and hopefully make a little bit of money from that. Although I'm noticing that this stuff, we're not getting that discount on any of this stuff. And I think that contract that gives us a little bit cheaper build cost has got to be going away at some point. Kind of a weird use of the space there, to be fair, but in fact, I'm actually tempted just to go in here and try to use that space before it's gone forever. There we go. Let's go back to 100% efficiency, because they're going to be using 5 per. That's 15. Oh, is that only 15 per month? Wait a second. Wait a second. Was I doing the math wrong this entire time? Now it's making 15 per month. Now they need 15 per month. No, this is all lined up. This is all lined up. Inflation. What the heck? Loan interest plus 50%. Cool. Well, we just paid off all our loans. That's fine. Tax break. Upkeep on all buildings minus 25%. Fantastic. There we go. River Ridge has upgraded. Fantastic. And what that means is, I'm pretty sure there will now be, well, we know that there's another shop, but I'm assuming they're going to buy wall paneling. No, they're not. No, they're not. They'd rather buy cardboard, for crying out loud, which requires, produced at the paper mill requires heavy pulp. Can we use any of the carpentry factories that we just made or not? Paint, refined oil. Ugh, this is actually not good at all. Like, at all. This is such a letdown. They like paint, though. Furniture base. Requires wood planks. There we go. Let's just make furniture. Let's just make furniture bases. The problem with furniture bases... The problem with this is we don't have it researched. So we kind of assumed that this was going to give us a certain things to sell, and it's not. So actually, like basically, shut all of it down. Shut it all down. We don't need this stuff anymore. Shut it down. I don't even know if we want to be making, like, building up this or not. The wooden planks. Emergency adjustment here. Fail. Yeah, we gotta rush that. What does paint require? See, they don't even want adhesive. They don't want like any of this stuff that we thought that they would want. There's a lot of stuff we were kind of thinking that they would maybe enjoy. And it turns out they want a bunch of stuff that we're not doing right now. This requires sand and water, which actually isn't that hard to do. It's like, how would we get the... We don't have a paper mill. We haven't even looked at that entire chain. Paper mill. Like, water and wood, that's pretty simple. And then that's just the pulp. I mean, that's a pretty basic chain. We'll probably go for the cardboard. We'll go for the cardboard, but this is interesting. We haven't done any of this stuff. We know we need kind of all of this. This is sand and water, but then it kind of dead ends there. We do have a means of getting coal now, don't we? We also know that there's other opportunities in the iron, right? We could go for cans. But here's the problem. This is probably where trains need... Actually, we need to get trains online because this is where... Dang. Or do we go like Zeppelins or something? Do we even have bridges built yet? Oh no. We're kind of in trouble here, guys. Okay, we could do we have everything for paint though? Let's just focus on something that we can do quickly. And focus on that. Paint is good money. Where is paint? Home goods? No, it's in the chemical tab. We didn't need the adhesive, so that's kind of a waste. But we could do the paint, which requires chemicals, which is just gas. It requires dyes, though. And we don't have dyes. So what's the point of doing paint if we don't have dyes? And I think if we're going to set up anything down, if we're going to do anything with coal, we're going to need trains because the coal that we have access to is really far away. We don't care about the air we don't care about purifying the air. In fact, actually, let's just start, you know, going at the remaining cost. 1 point, yeah, that's a lot. 6 months. But we can't, well, can we? I don't know. We're almost to the point where we could actually afford, we could almost afford spending $1 million on research per month, which would be nuts. I mean, this there's stuff that has to get researched and you have to pay the cost. It's just a matter of how quickly you get that stuff. I think this is better because we're going to at least be accumulating money. We're going to have to use the money to, of course, build the factories and things like that. Can we do anything right now, though? I mean, that's the thing. Can we do any of this stuff? And the answer is no, which is really sad. Once we get this done, that'll be 6 months until we get that done. We can start selling that. That'll be good money. So we'll need 8 per month, okay? And if we're doing it here, we see that this makes 2 per month. So we'll want 4 of these to make 8 per month. But then we'll need to be making 8 of this per month, which will require how much wood? 4.5 uses 4.5 wood to make 3 of these per month. So basically we'll be making 9. That's actually going to work out decently because 25 is technically a little bit less than 30, right? So we'll end up having 3 of these. We'll have 4 of these. This is going to end up, 3 of these per month is going to require 13.5 wood, which actually we're making, aren't we? Well, we could add harvesters. We can get that up to 15 per month. So yeah, that's going to be perfect. So we'll have 3 of these, 4 of these. Everything's going to work totally fine. It'll be great. It'll be great. Well, the only thing I don't like here. One, two, and then we'll add like a third one over here, something, something, something. And then, yeah. We'll get this going here. Actually, wait a second. We're kind of making a lot of money right now, probably just because of this tax break. That's actually probably saving us tons of cash. Because that number right there is going to be quite a bit larger, right? That's going to be like 600 something. That's going to be nearly 700,000. Without that, there goes the tax break. Yeah, so that's going to cut this down a bit, but only by 200,000. We're still going to be making, you know, a solid... Well, that was... Sorry, guys. That was only a solid... That's only 300... Or, this is the current month. Never mind. We're still going to make more money this month. Gameplay alert. What's going on? Auction 1. That was for that. We don't care about that. We don't care about the fact that we delivered stuff. Cool. Cool. Good for us. Good for us. Now, what would be interesting is if we could actually get this place to level up. It's growing. It's not prospering, but it's growing. Stagnating. Now, that's because we're not selling anything to these guys. We're actually kind of ignoring these dudes. Not ideal. We could try to set them up. Actually, the berries. Honestly, berries would be good because we know we're going to need berries for dyes. I'm just trying to think to myself here. If we're going to sell paint, that requires... What all does the paint require? Where's the recipe book here? Well, chemicals feeds into... There we go, paint. Dyes require berries, but not a lot of berries. Chemicals need gas. Okay, so the only thing we need elsewhere is the gas. Do we even have gas down here? That would be something that would be kind of neat to see. There's gas over here, but we can't build a bridge yet. If we could build a bridge, then we could do, you know, gas and... Wait. Yeah, we don't... Yeah, this would, I think, where we do berries again. This is where we do the entire plant stuff. This out here, this little sort of peninsula thing, that's where we're going to do the all of the paint stuff, all the paint related stuff. We're going to have to get a good rail system going there, though. How are you not using more? Oh, it's per 35 days. Oh, that makes sense here. Let's cut that down. And then when the potato plants start complaining, we'll flip that around. They need 2 copper. They're not quite getting enough copper here. Okay. Well, we could just add harvesters. Now we're going to be getting tons of copper. No one should be able to complain on that. Oh, you know what this means? We don't need to be sending this down here anymore. In fact, actually, you know what that might end up doing? That might end up pushing it all this way because we've gotten rid of that. Okay, things are looking good. We're just kind of waiting on getting this research especially, right? We're up to 8 mil. Let's go. Let's go. That benefit that we were getting is officially done, so. You know what, I'm going to wait till there's traffic issues down here, honestly. I'm going to wait till there's traffic issues. So what we're doing here now is we do need to set this. What we'll do is we'll do a request order Not for that anymore. We don't care. Is this considered a tier 2? It is just a tier 2. Lame. Unlimited amount of the small frames getting sent up to there. This is enclosing all of this space, which is nice. We need more harvesters, though. Here's hoping that's going to work fine. I mean, there's trees everywhere, so I don't know. I'm assuming the efficiency of these buildings is going to be fine. That's going to be producing 9 or 15 per month. These are going to need 9. These are going to need 15 per month, basically. A little bit less than that. Okay, this should all be working now. Do we have the wood on hand? At this point, I think we stop selling wood. Honestly, we don't need to do that anymore. We also... So this entire area is just making us the small frames. And the small frames have an order to get sent up to here. Now that would be a great situation for a train probably, but... Once we get this R&D done, that'll be fantastic. We'll be able to start researching at a vastly increased pace. I deliver 14... Oh, this is kind of cool. This is actually kind of neat. Because we have this stuff. Although sending it over to there... Let's look at this for a second. 25. So per month, making... Right, we're making 8 of these per month. Okay. Oh, we let it go. We let it go anyways. Here we're making 9, so that's 1 spare wood panel. One spare wood panel that's just going to be slowly accumulating that we could use. In fact, what does this use? That only uses 1 panel per 25 days. But then again, that's 25 days to 30, so it's not going to quite accumulate. Yeah. We could increase the efficiency on one of these. Boost the efficiency. We could try to make some wood panels just to kind of have them in our back pocket, maybe. That probably wouldn't be a bad thing. It'd be kind of interesting to set a factory to work up until there's a certain amount stockpiled or something. That would be kind of cool. Let's actually get another carpentry. Let's boost the efficiency here just a bit. See, the annoying thing about this, though, is we are going to need a few. I mean, just a touch of these. Then if we're gonna do something like this, which is gonna kind of, you know, it's gonna limit the amount of money that we're making off of these pipes or tubing, but we don't really care too much. Just honestly, just request like 2 of them. Just get like 2 of them per month. That's gonna be fine. Let's make sure the priority on that is set higher, though. Product demand depends on settlement's population. Higher it is, the higher demand for the product in shops. Product at higher tier will have less demand than those at lower tiers. Okay, so now that the population here is going up, so you're asking for more food is basically what I think this is trying to tell us. But it doesn't actually look like that's actually true to me. This town is still prospering, feels good, but our other towns are not really doing much. This is growing, though. So growing, we should eventually be able to get to another shop in that town, and that could be a big opportunity. How much are we making per month? Can we up our... We just lost money. What the heck? Is it counting the 600,000 construction cost? Kind of odd. It says here we made money even though we didn't. You still have too much water? You're at lower efficiency. Like, this doesn't make any sense. These crop fields should be using way more than this. It's per 35 days. That's what's messing us up here. That's just like an annoying thing. Like, why make it per 35 instead of per 30? It just literally just to throw a wrench in everything. We're only making 15 units per month. Oh, but they're not using 15 units per month. How are we making 15 units per month if we have it on 75% efficiency? Because the harvesting time is every 8 days. Oh, holy cow. We could try this again. Let's try this again. Don't we actually have some of this stuff just stockpiled? We have 10 of this stuff just stockpiled. Let's send it out. We're bidding on it still. We're still bidding on it. I don't know why technically it was saying we lost money last month, and I don't know why this is so efficient. Production time plus 33. I'm not sure exactly how this thing got so souped up, but we could go for this as well. We could go for this as well. Are we accumulating? We literally have to just make a single panel there. Okay, well, let's work this stuff through. We got the tier 2 panel. We're going to send you to do the contract. We're also going to send you to do the contract, which this should empty out the stores here, which will be good. I'm kind of wondering it's if we buy this or not. I think we do, because I think we can then flip this to a wood panel, and we'll be able to probably just send an immense amount of wood panels to... Oh, we haven't won it yet. Again, okay, let's auto-saving. Okay. There we go. Now the contract's going to pop up there. We can send that there. Wait, we got that on the contract, right? Town center. Yep, that's right. Sending 3 at a time. Let's go. That might slow down the this production, but that's okay. Yeah, I think every 10 days... See, what's going on here? What's going on here? Why is this one producing every 13 days? See, now this one's on 13 days too. Was there some sort of buff or something? Was something going on here that was making it more efficient? That number should go way down. $11. There we go. Last month's production, 11. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Not sure what was going on there. Well, we have to push 17 to here? I thought it was just 11. Whoops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold the phone. We forgot to actually set up the delivery to the construction bit. They need... Okay, only 8 at a time. Please do not send more than... Well... Yikes. Now we're flooding the market all of a sudden. We goofed up here. Just send 4 at a time, but just make sure we're sending these. Is that like 1.5 trucks? Or that's literally 2 trucks. That's kind of cool. I like that. So that's 8 per month. Are we actually producing 8 per month? Like, we are. Oh no, yeah. We're gonna have too much there. Okay, let's see if we can get some of these things done. I think this will get done in a month or two. This one, there we go. Yeah, it'll just be a month or two. Over here, though, this is a little bit tricky. What we could do is we could actually disable a couple of these. Try to get more of the planks. Actually, you know what? Let's just mass disable these. Now, what I want to see... Yeah, we don't care about that. What I want to see over here is I want to see this going up to 4 promptly, selling, going to 0, and then this basically unleashing 4 more, and so on and so forth, right? So we have to wait till the 15th. There we go. We've sold 4. And let's get 4 more, but let's not get a 5th. There we go. This is working perfectly. This is working perfectly here. Sold those. Now we're down to 0. Now we're back up to 4. Perfect. Contract was a success. We're delivering to here, which is good. Now we're down to 0, and now we're back up to 4. So this is literally working perfectly. That's working perfectly. The only thing we need to do, we just have extra right now. We just have like tons of extra furniture bases. My town is leveling up somewhere. Hey, Salzburg. Congratulations. Grocery store is in play, huh? Which sell chips. Oh, 75,000 per chip bag. 3 per 15 days, 6 per month. That's some good money. And we also got the canned mutton too, huh? And dough. So we could definitely try to take advantage of the fact that they've, you know, that the AI has done a lot of that. I don't know if the AI, are you making potato fields? Certainly doesn't look like it. No, I don't think they have the economy set up. We're technically making too many of these things. Like we're literally just barely making too many of these things. Let's set your efficiency down a little bit. I don't want you to go too crazy with that. Over here, we'll put you up to 5 just to try to push through your inventory. And I think at this point, we are making like $1 million profit. $1 million profit per month. Let's take a break here, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching, and we'll pick this up in the next episode.